The moon is me, my body, health, and family.
The moon is connected to my emotion. The moon is connected to my emotions.
The moon is how I respond.
Hey, what's going on, good people? We're finally here. It's your boy Eric Taylor, Taylor to Astrology. And this afternoon, I am continuing my Secrets of the Moon Sign series. And we are talking about Capricorn Moon Secrets. Yeah, Capricorn the goat, ruled by Saturn, cardinal earth sign associated with the 10th house, the final earth sign. We're at the end of the road. And my moon sign. So like always, like, share, subscribe, ring the bell so you know when I come on live, and hit me up, taylor2coaching@gmail.com. You want to get a birth chart, take advantage of the sale till December 31st, 2022. I'm here for you. So let's first break down the moon, then Capricorns. So you know the moon. It's your emotions, your feelings, your sensitivities, how your mind responds and reacts, right? The moon's very intimate, very private, okay? It is your roots, your ancestors. Of course, it's your mother, but it's also your body, your health, and the family that you create, okay? The moon's associated with milk and, music and things like that. It's also really your intuition, okay? That deep kind of inner knowing and DNA, sort of like Saturn. And since Capricorn's ruled by the planet Saturn, it works doubly here. This connects you to your ancestors in a huge way. But people say if you have the Capricorn moon, then maybe in a past life, you were a Capricorn sun sign. Imagine that. Well, for me as a Virgo, I'm like, yeah, I can see where I could have been a Capricorn. So what is the energy of Capricorn? Well, Capricorn the goat, right, ruled by the planet Saturn, it initiates winter. We're about to enter that on the winter solstice, December 21st. Saturn and Capricorn energy, it's all about discipline, structure, duty, law and order, organization, responsibility, okay? Capricorns are really about status, hard work, achievement, right? They want to climb the ladder of success and reach all their goals. These people tend to work extremely hard. The mantra is really work hard, one more work hard, and then play really hard as well. Capricorn energy, when they let loose, they party hard because they rarely take breaks from working. They want to achieve their goals. They like containers and things put in the right place and spot. They have limits and fears and anxieties around emotions and emoting, right? If no one's died and the house isn't burning, then they want to get back to work and they can deal with any little sensitivities and emotions later on. I know I can be that way with my kids. My wife's all upset and I'm just kind of like, everybody's okay? Okay, I'll deal with that later. Daddy's working. You know what I mean? Because I'm working for you guys. I'm doing the charts, I'm doing coaching, I'm this and that and marketing. Capricorns are really about striving, so they want to be the boss. They want to rise up in management. They want to be the executive. And a lot of Capricorn moons do better when they have their own business, like me. You'll find often, especially, and this is why you got to get the birth chart done, especially when the moon is on the ascendant, Capricorn moons, male or female, can be extremely creative, great writers, great musicians, artists, because Capricorn is an earth sign, the final earth sign. So it's about the reality of things in the physical world. So to escape from reality, they need to create. It kind of gives them a softer side, right? It makes them feel at peace and calms their spirit, because they kind of have these burdens and the stress and anxiety and fears and limitations. I've got to do this. I got to make this much money. I got to put in, a 15-hour, 10-hour, 12-hour workday. They feel that pressure that they so often put on themselves. And it really stems from childhood. So let's kind of address the mother, right? So you have a Capricorn moon. Your mother was very much about status, success, and hard work. And you've probably felt that pressure early on. Saturn, that Capricorn energy for as a child, male or female, you will be extremely mature growing up as a child. You'll love being around older cousins, uncles, aunts, grandparents. I know for me, I never wanted to go to bed. I wanted to be around old folks and their conversations, and I love talking to adults. They get along with their peers, but they don't always like the silliness. They can be silly, but that's not their first instinct. You have to look for other placements in the birth chart to see that, because for them, they're more focused on maturity and hard work and discipline, right? And reaching their goals. Even if it's just to like make the baseball team or make the basketball team, they're gonna put things in place to organize themselves. You know, I remember I was very disciplined on the track team. You know, practice and doing this and whatever I needed to do, and get up early, 5 a.m, you know, to go train in the pool because I couldn't run, right? And then we won the indoor Manhattan Borough Championships my senior year. But I trained in the pool every morning, getting up early. That's that discipline, that hard work. And honestly, Capricorn moons, they love hard work. They're not scared of it. They will put in the work and then want some more work, okay? This is the issue though. There's a dryness from the nurturing of the mother. Mom was kind of serious, and you didn't feel, out of all the moon signs, Capricorn moons, they feel they had the least amount of kind of love, affection, caring, and nurturing. Doesn't mean your mother didn't love you, you didn't love your mom, but it was very kind of cold and dry. Not as detached maybe as the Aquarius, but definitely more strict and kind of a colder, drier relationship, okay? Also, the Capricorn moons do well in the 1st, 3rd, sometimes even in the 5th, 10th, 11th house. You can see, you know, that moon does really well in those places. And the moon is in its planetary joy in the 3rd house. That's my placement. And often, Capricorn moons will wind up taking care of their mothers. I know I did. I know plenty of Capricorn moons that have. It's just something that happens, and you're deeply connected to your DNA, you know, your ancestors. Capricorn moons, they will really resemble their parents and grandparents in strong ways. You'll see it. You know, like for me, I've got the Taylor hairline. We had full hair. My grandfather was a Capricorn sun, right? That's probably where I got it from. He had a full head of gray hair, but the high hairline, you know, but it was dope. And one thing you'll find, I've noticed this, a lot of Capricorn moons can play instruments or be extremely musical, the creativity, right? I was talking about that before, but I've seen with the women, they can play piano, flute, guitar, violin. The men, you know, more keyboard, or they could sing or rhyme. There's this repetition of discipline. And that's where I came up with repetition is the key to ownership, right? For acting. It's very disciplined as an actor. I can memorize a script like that. Capricorn moons are no joke. Yes, it's debilitated, but it gets better over time, because what does Saturn do, you guys? It delays things. So it delays the response to the emotions, delays the caring and nurturing. Now, Capricorn moons, might not know this, they actually can be very sensitive and have intense emotions, because they kind of push them away. So then when they finally have to deal with them, it can be over flooded and it can be really intense, okay? And they feel this burden and responsibility to be protectors and providers, right? Capricorn moons are like, yo, I got it. Put it on my back, on my shoulders, you know? That's how I feel. Like I can carry the weight of the world. And that can be too much for Capricorns, right? They can get stressed out and almost like give themselves like a nervous breakdown or something. Thankfully, I never went through that, but it can happen, okay? You always have to make sure you're taking care of your bones, nails, teeth, stuff like that with Capricorn moons when you're thinking about health. Okay, sometimes they can have like chronic health issues, right? You know, I've had chronic issues with my feet and my wrists, stuff like that. I've also seen where, you know, they are such an old soul as a child. And then Capricorn moons, as they get more mature after Saturn returns and in their 30s, 40s, even 50s, they become more youthful. It's like Benjamin Button effect. Okay, it's kind of cool. It actually makes me laugh. And, you know, even the relationship with the mother can get better. But remember, your mom was she was a hard ass. She was tough, you know. My mom was, you know, tough love, you know. But as long as I respected the rules, there were no restrictions. She lifted the restrictions because I showed that I was responsible. So that's the key. When you really kind of try to achieve and reach your goals, but even if you can't, but you show the structure and discipline and responsibility, because that's what Capricorn Saturn wants you to do, respond to your abilities, then things can get a lot easier for you, okay? And I find that writing is good for the Capricorn moon. You know, it kind of eases the mind. Now, relationships, you know, moon signs are very personal, private, like in the bedroom. So Capricorn moons, they do really good with Cancer moons. They're opposite. Because they, you know, whether you're the Capricorn man or woman, you want to come home to like a homemaker that you feel nurtured and cared for, safe and secure. Even if it's a Capricorn moon woman, she wants her husband to be very supportive, because she's going to be type A in business, this and that. When she comes home, not that her husband is a stay-at-home dad, he could be, but she's going to want that like emotional support, right? Someone that's really like in tune with her. And the men, they're going to want a woman that's like more mothering and nurturing and caring and soothing, you know, providing the food in the home. So Cancer moons are great with Capricorn moons. They really work. They have a nice rhythm of life together. Their cycles. Scorpio moons can do really well with the Capricorn moon. And there's like this like work play relationship that they can have that's nice. Virgo moons, the Taurus moon, and definitely the Pisces moon. You know, I don't think that, you know, the air and fire moons are terrible for them. You know, I make it work with my Sag moon, but the earth and water will definitely be an easier thing. But, you know, that's why you hit me up for a synastry chart, because you can make any two moons kind of understand each other, and you look at the chart and it's, you know, Venus and Jupiter and Juno in the 7th house and the moon that all play into kind of designing that compatibility. So Capricorn moons, learn to take a vacation, learn to take breaks from working, and try not to put so many burdens on yourselves. You can't always be, you know, perfect. That's more of a Virgo moon thing, but that you're not gonna maybe always achieve every single goal you have. And you don't want to die trying. Like, lighten up a little, Capricorn moons, have some fun, chill out a little, and you know, but you enjoy discipline and hard work. I mean, let's just keep it real. That makes you feel like you're responsible, and it actually brings you peace to be working. Okay, so yeah, connect with that music, take care of your mother. I did. Love your mom, miss you, R.I.P. And yeah, took care of my mother well over 17 years. So Capricorn moons, secretly, they can be freaky. They like that intensity, like the Scorpio moon, and some dirty talk. But they like that, I gotta say it, they're very disciplined. Okay. Yeah. If you know, you know. All right. So, all right, y'all. Capricorn moon sign secrets. Eric Taylor, Taylor to Astrology. A Capricorn moon, giving you the truth. And they only really like to deal in truth, practicalities, and reality. And they know how to take care, manage, and invest their money as well. Okay? All right, Capricorn Moon. Reach out to your boy. You know I got you covered. Share down below, comment what house is it in for you. I can give you some, information. And just hit me up for the birth chizzy. All right, Capricorn Moon. Later. Eric Taylor, Taylor to Astrology. Capricorn Moon sign secrets. And they're not always great singers, but they think they can sing. I sang chorus in high school for a minute. And then when the bass came in, I didn't learn how to sing with the bass. And, you don't need my drama. Capricorn Moon, hardworking. The GOAT. The GOAT. Yeah. Later.
The moon is connected to my emotion. The moon is connected.